Hi, I'm Daniel, and in this video I'll show you how to use fourth axis transform feature in military module of SolidCAM 2016. So the fourth axis transform is the transformation around the first rotary axis. In the most of the military, the fourth axis it actually represents the z-axis, which is in most cases is rotation around the z-axis. Therefore, all operation that is defined, the transformation around fourth axis, will be rotation actually around the z-axis itself. So what I have over here is one of the operation, it's simple drill operation defined on this surface over here, which is defined on some of the z-axis. So let me first explain you which angle it is. I'm in the front of the part, and over here I have the 30 degrees angle. Now many of you actually ask which angle this should be on the machine. From the machine, the parameters on the controller can be different, and a different angle of the output can be applied. In the most of the machine, this angle is positive 30 degrees. If you take the z-axis with the right hand rule, the fingers will show you, the positive direction of the z-axis. Therefore, this hole is actually on the z 30 degrees. If I go right click on the operation itself and I can go simulate, here we will see the z-axis is actually on 30 degrees. Now let's do the first transformation. As you see, this operation is defined with Mach 1 position 3, where the z-axis is normal to the selected surface. To make a transformation, you can do in two following ways. The first one is select an operation, do a right click, and over here there is a transform feature available. Or you can go to the edit, and the icon for the transformation is available over here. The both will give a same result. Now before I just jump to the transformation itself, here I have a couple of the options that I can apply to the transform. The very first one will allow us to apply the transformation on selected operation. The second option will create a new operation which will be defined just after this operation itself, and the transform will be applied there. And the third option is again the new operation with the same transform function, but it will be actually on the end of the CAM tree as it is displayed over here. Once we all know all of those, I will just use the very first option, and the fourth axis transform, it can be done in two ways. Doing a right click on the operation, add a fourth axis, either with the icon over here. As soon as you click on the fourth axis, the couple of the things before you start with applying with the values you should note. First, in the middle of the part over here, which is actually in the middle of the which this line is collinear with the c axis or with the z axis, the line over here is displayed with an arrow in the middle. This arrow represents the positive direction of the transformation. It's not the positive direction of the z-axis, it's only the positive direction of the transformation. So if you apply the right hand rule, the fingers will show the positive transformations angles. So let's just start to apply some values. Over here, the first thing what we have is the checkbox to include original operation. So if I click over here, the 0, angle and the offset will be applied, which means that this operation first will be done and then the transformation afterwards. Here I would like to apply the 60 degrees angle of the transformation, because those two and the differences between those two surfaces is actually 60 degrees. And over here I would just like to apply the two steps. Once you hit insert, you can know that I applied the positive 60 degrees, which actually means that it will be applied over here where it's actually already displayed. If we calculate, we can already note that the C-axis values will be positive 30 degrees, negative 30 degrees, and negative 90 degrees. I'll click OK on this, and I'll click Save. The 4-axis will be displayed over here. I can go to the front view, and here it is. Let me just very quickly go to my machine simulation. I will very quickly zoom in the part. And what I have here, it's I'm in the move list panel, and over here I can see the C-axis value. So the very first hole is the 30 degrees, then it's going towards the minus 30, and at the end we have minus 90, and we have the end of the operation. The same should be seen in the G code itself. So I can generate the G code, and the C30, C minus 30 together with C minus 90 is displayed over here. Let me go back to the transformation itself, and right now I can go to the edit. What I'd like to show you is the feature that allows you to flip the transformation, where, for example, if I didn't like the transformation and I would like to apply it in a different direction, this is the tool that you can use. Once I click on this feature, the arrow will be changed and the positive direction of the transformation will be different. Therefore, also it will be displayed and marked on the part itself. Once I click OK and hit save, the transformation will be done on a different side of the part. Now, those angles are positive 30 degrees, 90, and 150. I can go to the simulation, but I'll just generate the G code in this case. So we have the C30, C90, and C150. I hope you liked this video. I'll see you in the next time.
For any question, please contact SolidCAM support on solidcam.com, clicking on the live help button.